Okay, let's see if I can get this done before my coffee goes cold. Welcome to day 2300 since I took my first live trade. Um, yeah, let's see what's happening this week, and then I'll go off on a tangent as necessary, as required, as whatever happens. Oh, I joined Forex Factory, by the way. Got notifications for days. Makes me feel like people noticing my trading prowess, which may or may not be existent. I don't know, man. This week, I want to see this. Okay, so ooh, NFP on a Thursday. What? Okay, so this is like honest to God, in 2,300 days, I think this is the first time I'm seeing NFP on a Thursday, man. Let me just make sure next week and see. Yeah, NFP on a Thursday this week. That's hectic, bro. Never had that before. Which means trading as usual. Hmm. Fuck these. I might want to know what JPY is doing because now I have to trade the Nikkei. Nikkei 225. I thought it was 255 at first, but it's actually 225. So all in all, this week Tuesday seems to be the most active for news. Then Wednesday New York session. Thursday New York session. Apart from that, calm down, my guy. Yeah. So that's that economic calendar. Then we go through charts. This thing says chat rate is 1, but I'm not seeing anyone chatting. So anyway, remove a little bit of distraction. Scroll. Okay, down scrolling. Now we're back to the charts. So, what was I gonna say? Like, this is one thing I was gonna mention, or I planned to mention, is turns out rock bottom has a basement. I did not. My guy, you have earphones, you know that. Thank you. Yeah, so basically what I was saying is, turns out rock bottom has a basement. I don't know what that basement is called, but it exists, and I seem to find myself in that place at this moment in time because of questionable decision making, if I could put it that way at the very least. Honestly, like, if there was one thing I would say that is an issue with my trading is just timing. Like, when I get into the markets, it's either too soon or too late. Most of the time, too soon. Why too soon? Because, yeah, dude, 2,300 days, man. Like, trying to do some other shit right now. Like, what else can I start? I mean, I have started a bunch of shit in between, but yeah, man, how long am I gonna keep doing this? Till I'm fucking 103? That's supposing that the markets are still gonna be around till I'm 103, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, okay, so rock bottom has a basement, and then perfection has an attic. That attic is called flawlessness. And I've been trying to be flawless in terms of my execution, in terms of my trade performances on stream and stuff like that. Like, personally, me as in me, I don't really care too much if my entries are like that legit or whatever it is. But as a on a stream basis, you know, you want to put your best foot forward at all times. So Fortunately for me, best foot forward means flawless. Fortunately or unfortunately. So then again, thought about it after a while. Like it's like, dude, flawless is almost impossible to make or to have. Why? Because flawless means that there is not a single imperfection, not a single thing that can be classified as problematic or making something incomplete. Like it is absolutely flawless. The only place I've seen flawless is in Mortal Kombat, and in those situations, is you win the fight without getting hit. Like whoop your opponent's ass, and they can't even touch you. They can't get near you. For most things, it's impossible to be flawless because one, we're human, and two, the amount of variables that could happen to move you or derail you or detract you from being flawless are just so many, and a lot of them not known to us. Plus, you don't need to be flawless to make money, man. This was shit. Like last week, direction was right, entry was not the best. So price didn't come back down here, but we did see bullish action going into the rest of the week, which is why I was bullish for most of the week. But regardless, yeah, dude, how many? And another thing is like expecting other people's results or perception of you based on the results that you have, but in reality, it doesn't really matter because we're not gonna be here long enough for this to matter too much. Unless the internet stays alive for like 1,000 years, then maybe it matters a little bit. But even then, they might see the internet as primitive technology by then. So who knows? I mean, if they do say the end of the world is happening, blah blah blah, dude, humans have been around for a couple 100,000, maybe million years. Well, like some people will survive and figure it out, and the ones who don't, they'll be forgotten, and it's life, bro. There's nothing permanent about this place, man. Anyway, I digress. My coffee's getting cold. So let's start with a monthly chart. Why am I still looking at Euro USD? I'm not supposed to be looking at Euro USD because I'm not trading Euro USD anymore. I'm gonna be trading JP 225. Another thing, Jesus Christ, it's not prepared for that. But anyway, um, hopefully by watching my series, you've learned how to not blow an account. If anything that you can take away from it, from watching me do this, trade this prop firm account, how to not blow an account. Like I have 32 cents left. What can I do with those 32 cents? I can trade the JP225, bro. Shout out to Funding Pips for making this asset available. And yeah, that's just how risk management works. Like you can't always be trading the thing that you want if you don't have the capital to support you trading that thing. Which is why I first shifted from gold to Euro USD, and then now I'm shifting from Euro USD to this pair, JP225. It is not honestly speaking, I don't think there was ever a time where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna trade this pair. This pair has excellent movement. But here we are, man. And that's the thing, man. Like you might wanna trade like a specific pair, but maybe that pair just isn't the right one for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to find a pair that is for you, that moves at the speed that you like and gives the hip movement volatility that you need for your profit targets. So same thing I would do on, probably this is even better because now you can see from the start like how I'm gonna mark up my charts with all that jazz, including the look backs and all that stuff. So this would be duplicated and duplicated and duplicated and then some more duplication and more duplication and one last duplication. Oh, I think I did too many. Okay. So make this one bold. This is where the reference point is at this moment in time. And then what you want to do is click shift and drag it across so you can find where 20 bars is. Is it 20? Oh shit, this is the monthly chart. Shit. Ah man. Went a few steps ahead too far, too quickly. Excited, man. It's a new pair. I don't know how this pair reacts or behaves, so I'm excited to see how it's going to treat me going forward. Doesn't look like a very volatile thing, but if anything, it's an index, one of those. Just like um, US 30 or NASDAQ or any of the other indices that exist. So it's probably predominantly gonna go up with a couple of corrections here and there. This and this do freak me out a little bit because man, 32 cents. I really feel like this movement's more than 32 cents, but I don't know. That could just be me. So what happens? Quelle pale, la capo, and then you find out compensate with monthly buy side liquidity. Yeah, this fair value gaps hapa, unaweza kuichukua hii hapa, kwa nini usichukue hii hapa? You can. But I mispendelay sana because you can see it was respected here, but traded through twice. Kwa hiyo unaweza ukaichukua lakini siamini mazima, especially this one's naiacha, this one why, pamoja na kwamba it's a one-sided gap, but here we had a close below, kwa hiyo ndo maana naiacha. To simplify things, this is the monthly chart that I'm going to be moving with going forward, and it goes down to weekly. Kila wiki tunapiga muziki. Tana mimi. Okay, so then what happens on the weekly chart? This is the first thing I notice, where we got continuation from. And then this is an order block, essentially. I'm only going to use this candle because that one is just like hanging. Okay, extend it up to here. What do we have on the other side? We also have a fair value gap there. Fair value gap was closed, well, not necessarily closed, had a close above, but we did have a close above the midpoint here, which makes it less reliable for me. Take it off the charts. And this goes here. Oh yeah, I was gonna throw in that motivational thing where it's like all the roots of a tree that goes to heaven, a tree that is goes to heaven has roots in hell. Fuck that shit, bro. $300 is not heaven. Plus, even if I pass this evaluation, this is only phase 1. I still need to pass phase 2, and then have to still wait to get funded. Like, fuck that shit, man. Miss me with your motivational quotes and shit. Anyway, that's the weekly chart. We hit an order block. Might see a retracement, pull back a little bit. Next week, might see bearish, or if we close above here on Monday or Tuesday, then we could have a continuation higher into there. But most likely, I'm seeing that maybe we're going to reverse because we just hit buy side liquidity, so we may make another run for it and then retrace lower before going higher again. What affects the Nikkei 255? I have no clue. Honest to God, I have no clue what news or anything affects this pair. So we're just gonna have to figure it out as I go. Um, daily chart. Okay, so this is where all that jazz comes in, right? This is where all that jazz comes in. I'm gonna probably edit this later and turn it into a tutorial for how to use my strategy. Oh, I chose pink. Why did you choose pink? Is fuck you, man. The thing that you want most is pink, bro. Fuck you shaming me for. Okay, now I can duplicate. Ha. Then you start doing the 20, 40, and 60 look back. That's 20 days would be here, 30th June. 40 days is 28 July. And then 60 days is 25 August. So this makes it easier to map these out. 25. Okay, why are you blocking my view, brother? Being an obstacle to progress. 23, 24, 25, 28, yeah? 28. And then the last one is 25. 28, like my age. Dude, it's weird AF being 28 because on the one hand, like, you're young enough to still be dumb and make dumb mistakes, but on the other hand, like, you're people you went to school with, you grew up with, not necessarily went to school, people you grew up with are like parents now. Like, they expect me to bring this little kid presents and stuff, or like watch over him while they're doing stuff. Dude, that's a lot of responsibility, man. Can barely take care of myself. Lol, I joke. Maybe. Maybe I joke, maybe I don't, but anyway. So 20 days is 5th May. 60 days is March 7. And 40 days, April 4. Sweet. May 5, April 4. Yeah. And then May 7, March 7. Can't even get the day right. People getting married, getting promotions, people making millions, opening companies that they employ people and are responsible for salaries. And then there's me, bro, trying to YouTube stream a prop challenge. Quite unspectacularly so far. Okay, daily. So this is the most recent PD array formed on the daily charts. Can probably expect price to trade into it or like seek it or whatever it is in the next trading week. Seems potent enough. Oh, and then lastly is this Fibonacci. So basically you get a Fibonacci, you highlight the range of the previous days, and then you just color it red and green, and there you have it. PD array matrix. Gonna have to do a bunch of edits actually, and then I have to do a voiceover, and then I'm gonna have to hope people watch this video. Dude, YouTube is cool. Like, actually, I was thinking about it. Like, YouTube money is cool, but it really isn't passive unless you have like some serious traction or like some seriously good videos that are timeless, like football edits or I don't know, music, something like that. Mostly entertainment, or like if your educational content's really, really good and people are like, yeah, this is legit, man. I'm gonna recommend everybody I know to learn from this dude. That's when you start seeing real YouTube money. But otherwise, it's a grind, bro. I have let me see what my stats are. Also, I really hope that at the end of the journey, like when we die, we get to see stats like meals ate, times choked on an apple, things like that would be pretty cool, man. But yeah, who knows what could happen? Uh, yeah, I was supposed to look at my YouTube stats. I have 81 videos on my channel. 81 videos, 4 subscribers, and 250 views. And then you have some dude who comes and makes like a video essay type thing. First video 100k views, man. Shit is just it's I don't want to say fair because you get what you give, you reap what you sow, but like yeah, man. 81 videos and 4 subscribers. For me, maybe specifically with the type of content I'm making, which is live streaming, probably have to get more people off Twitter, but people want to see results. And it's not even about like they want to see Lambos. They don't really care about that shit. I don't think people would care if I have Lambos to teach them how to trade, except for that one dude who asked me. But for the most part, they want to see competence. I would want to see competence if somebody was gonna say they want to teach me something. I definitely would want to see competence, and so far I've shown you competence in how to not blow an account. So follow me, like and subscribe. Oh man, I was like I'm probably gonna start promoting funding pips a bit more, which would make the video a little bit spammy. But dude, let me sell out, man. I want this streaming time that I put in to be worth it eventually. So that's why I'm gonna do that. But no other reason really apart from that. I'm just organizing my drawings right now because it could get very messy very quickly. And when I say messy, I don't mean that one. See, although Ronaldo to AC Milan would have been really cool. Like the AC Milan jersey on Ronaldo, that I think would look fire. I'm probably saying that because I'm wearing an AC Milan jersey right now, but anyway. So yeah, that's it. That's monthly, weekly, daily for JPY. We came off a monthly level. We're at a monthly level. So what's happening right now is internal range liquidity to external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. I don't know where that internal range liquidity is going to be, so it might be here, it might be here, it might be one of these lows over here. Right, I forgot to mark the high and low of the last for the 20. We'll look back. What's this? So 37, 285, 37. Okay, there we go. That's the low. This is the low of the last 20 days. Dude, if the accents come through, they come through, man. I'm not even gonna like I'm not in the mood for trying to curate my accent. Not gonna lie, like YouTube's been keeping me sane for the last few days. There's a bunch of dudes who make like introspective videos. Mostly the thing is their edits are like super fire, so that's why I'm like, yeah, dude, that's the kind of videos I want to make. Let me pull up this guy from my watch history and tell you his name. Shout out to him. Hopefully, me referring him gets me more views, but probably not. Okay. Yeah, this definitely is gonna have to be edited, man. Like, history. Can you see what I'm doing on screen actually? No, you can't. Fantastic. Because that would be problematic. Oh, where's this guy? Landon Parrott with 2 R's and 2 T's. Landon Parrott. It's a really good video. It's 20 minutes long. Um, which is considered long right now because everybody's TikTok minded. But anyway, how long have I been doing this for actually? 2,300 days, boy. No, I mean right now, 25 minutes. Yeah, dude, it only takes like a couple minutes to figure out what it is that you want to do for the week. So, if I had to give a trade bias for the week ahead, it would be bearish. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm supposed to be risking, although I do know that this. Okay, wait. Let's look at that trade I took on Thursday. Yeah, 30-minute chart should be fine. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, there it is. So 65 is 5 cents. Okay, 65 is 5 cents. So if I put it at 650, that would be $5. What? No, that doesn't look right. Okay, so that's 5 cents. Yeah. So 650 plus times 2 is 130 times 2, 2,600. That is 20 cents. It's more than half my account. Let's call it 1,300. That's like 10 cents. 10 cents, 10 cents. And then if we were to do a 1 to 10, it would have a. Yeah, that would actually be a solid trade. Like with good risk reward and everything. Enter here, exit there. Well, this is the 30 minutes, so let's go to the daily charts. This is my trade bias for the week ahead. Tiny low stop loss. If you lose 10 cents. If you win $10 based on funding purposes, valuation of the contract size, and all those things. But yeah, dude, like basically 20 minutes, 30 minutes a week, you can figure out what your trade plan is and then go on with the rest of your day. My coffee's kind of cold right now, so probably should have finished it before I started yapping, but here we are, 27 minutes, trade strategy, how to use it, and all that jazz. I'll make a shorter version, which I probably will share on social media and stuff. Yeah, till the next stream, have a